He's had a remarkable rise to prominence from the streets of Bridgewater to becoming the voice of Australia in the latest national tourism campaign. Music has always been Dewayne Everettsmith's escape from a troubled early life and some tough teenage years. Now the Aboriginal musician is in demand. Fiona Breen caught up with a singer-songwriter who, in his own words, is an earwigger. With no formal music training, Everettsmith develops all his own music by ear.
It's like love, baby, for the first time. It'll all make sense, you know.
In the month since It's Like Love was chosen for the new Tourism Australia campaign, life for singer-songwriter Dewayne Everettsmith has become hectic.
The exposure that it's given me and people who've contacted me and said, oh, we want you for this, and it's been great. The response to the ad's been really good.
The deal followed a long selection process, which saw Everettsmith teamed up with the traditionally trained viola player Jasmine Beams. It was a meeting of opposites.
I'm not trained, I'm purely what they call an earwigger. You know, I do everything by the ear and not trained and stuff like that, where she was totally the opposite. She was completely trained. And it was just interesting to have those two put together and go, Jasmine had to have everything written down, where I was just like, you know, just got it in the bank memory and off we go.
They travelled Tasmania and Victoria for inspiration.
I can't read music, and I struggle. I learnt tab, which is a simpler version of reading music, but even I struggle with that, so I don't usually bother. I just usually, if I want to learn a song, I YouTube it usually and just go listen, watch the chords and stuff like that and learn it that way.
The unusual partnership of the conventional and unconventional paid off.
Feel the warmth pulling you near. Breathe it in and let it fill your heart. It's like love.
The song is now being played across Australia and overseas.
For me, you know, having, I guess, the Indigenous connection, you know, I instantly connected to the land and, you know, made it deeper than what originally, I guess, was expected of the piece.
His live performance schedule is full. Just recently, the Tasmanian singer played before a big audience at the NAIDOC Awards in Hobart.
I surrender all.
He's performed overseas and is finishing a debut album and has been nominated for the Song of the Year and Best New Talent at the National Indigenous Music Awards and the Deadly Awards. It's a long way from his days as a young boy roaming Hobart streets.
I think of myself as that little boy who was running amok in Bridgewater and getting in a bit of trouble, and even as, you know, a 3-4-year-old, and the things that I've been through since then as a teenager and as a young adult, it's definitely an achievement to be where I am now.
Although only 25, Dewayne Everettsmith has already packed a lot into his life, including a tough early childhood.
There was, you know, kind of a small period of my life there where a lot of it was spent on the streets or roaming the streets, and it was just me and my brother, my older brother Ben. And yeah, you know, he used to cook me 2-minute noodles. That was our meal. You know, that's how we survived. And he would have been like 7-8 years of age.
He credits his extended family with getting him through.
I was lucky to be adopted into another Aboriginal family, Fanny Cochrane Smith's family, the Smith family, and my adopted grandparents have, you know, a tremendous amount of influence on my life and who I am today. And if it wasn't for them, as well as music and the support of, you know, I've often said that, you know, I'm not here because I've worked hard, it's here because I've had a supportive family and community who've helped me get here.
For Everettsmith, however, his saviour has been music.
I've often said that music is my psychologist, really. It's the only time where I'm really at peace. You know, I think, you know, things that I've been through and, you know, things that have happened to me and the mistakes that I've made in my life, it's the only thing that puts me at peace for those 3 minutes that I'm singing a song.
With an album on the way and a busy diary, Everettsmith's musical career is at a crossroads.
I don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know what I'm going to be doing this time next year, but for now I know it's really exciting and I'm really enjoying the journey.
Thank you very much.